Okay, three cheap option plays that I am trading this week. With my first one being SOFI Technologies, ticker symbol SOFI. Uh, if I pronounced it right, it could be Sophie or Sophie. But anyway, I also saw this one on CNBC the other day. So right now there are some cheap option plays expiring in a month on this. As you can see right here, let me show you on my screen. The $25 call that's expiring on November the 12th is right at 20 cents. So you can pick that up for around 20 cents. There's a little bit of volume on that. And there's also calls with a lot of volume on for next week at the $19 strike price at 54 cents. So that's times 100, so $50. The other one that I quoted you times $120. You can just pick up these cheap option plays. We may cut, and let's look at the delta. So the delta is pretty good, which means it will go up that a few cents. Like right here, it's at a delta 38. So and a delta 56 on that other one that I just quoted. So that's pretty good because when I trade based on deltas, I like to be at 80 or between 50 and 80. So this right here is a good cheap options play. Let's look at the technical chart to see where we at with that. Let's look at the interactive chart. Okay, look, it just had a little breakout from new highs right here yesterday. It broke out from new highs and it's still going up. So it's a cheap option play that you can pick up for less than 100. It could expire to zero, so be prepared for that. But I would stick to a call just like I just showed you, and let's go back to it. Yeah, I'll stick to. Let's look at the put call ratio. See, look at all these calls being bought. So looks like Wall Street thinks this is going to really go up, but that's expiring in a few days. But look at next week, look at the week before. All this call volume shows that Wall Street speculates that this stock will rise. So this is a cheap option play that I'm going to pick up, and I'll show you on Robinhood. If we go to let's go back and see what date I was looking at. November 5th. Let's go to November 5th and see. And I want to pick up a $19 call. $19 call is going to be right now at $100. So break even has to go to 20. So unlimited profit if the stock goes past $21. So as you can see on the calculator here, max loss is just $100. Cheap option plays. So it's pretty cheap option, and let's go and look at, or you can go a little bit above and you can get one for 59 cents if you go that higher. But you got to get stock has to rise to 22 by November the 5th in order to hit those numbers. So that's what I'm trading right now. I'm going to, pick a date here. I may go to the 19th, or let's look at the 19th. Yeah, let's look at the 19th because that's a lot of volume right there at the 19th. And what strike price? Let's see if they look at the 19th. We're going to click on that and take a look at it. Yeah, Wall Street right now is buying on that $20 call. So look at, yeah, all the volume is going on the $20 call. So that's where we're going to be. I'm going to go ahead and get this now. Let's go ahead and put the money up. Now I could do a spread on this, but I'll just go stick with the $20 call. Go ahead and buy it now. So just go ahead and submit. Yeah, just go ahead and get the call. And there we go. Purchase is done. So let's look at my other ones that I'm trading right now. It's going to be Snap. Ticker symbol SNAP. And you're familiar with Snapchat. It is also a social media app. And let's look at the call activity with this. Well, I said call activity with a unusual option activity. And look at this. There's one right here on the 29th, but that's not enough time. That's not enough time for me. So, oh, here's a not a lot of volume right there. Let's look at some more. Let's look at see if we can find more volume, and we want to spread it out because I was just looking at this a minute ago. There's a lot of put volume right here, but that expires in a few days. Okay. Also, earnings is on the 21st, so you got to be careful with this. I wouldn't go past the 22nd on this one. The 22nd of October, that is. I want to go to put and call ratios to see where the calls are being purchased. Okay, next week on the 22nd. So that's where we're going to be. Let's go to Robinhood and look at the 22nd of, yeah, that's exactly where we need to be. So you can pick up, just to lessen the risk. I would do probably a debit spread on this. I'll just buy right here, buy there, and at the 75, and may sell right at the 76. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be a $42 odd, but your max profit will be 57 if you went there. So I'll say, let's see if we can go out a little bit further. Let's go to 77. Let's sell at 77, our second leg. And yeah, we go, okay, this will cost us $85. So our max profit will be around 15. Max loss is 85. So as long as the stock moves past 77 by October the 22nd, we'll make our profit of $112. Now you can customize this and buy more than one contract. If you want to do like 3 of these, so 3, you just click on the custom up there. Let's go here. Let's see. For some reason they won't let me change it. I don't know. There we go. Finally. 3, 3. Robinhood is acting up today. There we go. Uh, so there we go. We got 3 right there. So max, if we wanted to buy 3 of these and spend $264 and max profit of around 337, we can do that. So yeah, but I'm gonna pick a date later. But yeah, this is what Snap, and it's gonna, you're gonna get in and out before that date because earnings is coming soon. So it's also a good stock to own if you want to own it and sell covered calls. Also, you can sell puts. If you got that at least 8,000 in your account, you can also sell a put here. So you can sell a put right there, and as long as you'll break even, as long as it goes to 74, you'll make about $444 profit if you sold a put, but you got to have this amount of your account. They want to hold that just in case the stock goes to zero. So that's why I says max loss of 6,000 or 7,000, because if the stock went to zero, you would have to come up with that money. But more than likely, Snap is, it's a $1 billion company, so it's not going to go to zero. But that's my second option play. Now my third is going to be Baba. Baba has been hot. I actually traded a couple of credit spreads on Baba. Made a few $100s with the credit spreads and just close them out quick. Chinese stocks are actually taking a beating, but Baba is going to rise. I believe it's going to rise above the tide. So I would stick with this, and I would stick with Baba. And look at I want you to see the unusual options activity on Baba right now. Alibaba. So it's also an internet company similar to Amazon, but they sell to small distributors or small businesses. They make products or hook suppliers up with businesses. But look at this. So look at this call volume. Look at this call right here. They're already buying leaps. Well, that's not a leap, but long calls are being purchased. I understand the puts here. That's quick, but if you go down and look at the dates under unusual trading activities, you can see, well, that's a put. You can see all this volume, and let's look at the put call ratios to see where we are with that. Okay, it's pretty much even down here. Okay, right here. So you see more calls right there. And let me go to Robinhood. Let's look at the end of the month to see what we can find at the end of the month. Okay. So share prices right now is at 164. So I would I would actually just do a debit spread. Yeah, a debit spread on this. I will buy this call right here. Yeah, buy this call right here at the 165. Sell right here. So that's putting up $210 to, as long as it goes to 170 by the 29th, you'll realize your max profit of 285. So also you can, if you look at some of the you can also buy elite, well, not elite, but a longer call option that expires in March of 2022. If you want to look at that and see where the volume, look at the volume here at that date. There's a lot of volume at the 180 strike price. So if we go here, let's go to all the way to March 18th, 2020. Okay. And let's go to the 180 price. It's kind of high. Just exit out of that. So that's you'll be out of about 180. Okay, there we go. So you can buy this one call for 1,300. Now, if you don't want to do that, if it's too expensive, what I would do here, I would just go do a debit spread. You buy at the 175, sell at the 180. It may cost you at 193, but you'll have until that date to get there. You can realize a profit of 307. Also, you can do your last leg, your short leg, the one you're selling farther out. If you want to sell here at the 195, you think it's going to rise above, then you can just sell here at the 195 too. And also, if you want to just buy the call outright, the 80 call, you can code it. And if you realize some of your profit or you see some losses, you can come right back over here and turn it into a debit spread and sell over here at 195. So it's multiple plays you can do with Baba. It's multiple plays with it, and it's on my list. I've already did a couple of, I made a few $100s on 3 accounts by doing credit spreads with Baba. So, well, that is it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and thank you for watching.